And moments ago, the national anthem and the mental preparation for the game ahead. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Allen dishes the box. Horford with the block. Tries to keep it alive. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Now here's LeBron, defended by Corver. And he gets it to go.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim. You know, last year LeBron said that he was at his peak as a player, both physically and spiritually. You could see it in his eyes, just so confident. Even when things aren't going well, he now has the fortitude to make his way through that and continue to play and finish the game.
James sets the screen for Chalmers. Inside to Bosh. And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. Lets it go from 14. And that is good. Bosh has got his second bucket of the night. Well, when you think about the level that LeBron is playing at right now, Clark, do you think he still has room to improve his game?
I think it's just a matter of his experience and picking and choosing his spots. I think his skill set is fantastic, and it's just a matter of staying the course. I don't see much improvement there. He's a terrific shooter from the 3 and inside the line. He drives it, makes his free throws, passes the ball, rebounds, defends. He wants to be in that 50, 40, 90 club on his shooting percentages, and I think he'll make it happen.
I know he's still working with Ray Allen on the free throw shooting.
Yeah.
Bosh passes to Chalmers. Sinks the triple. Chalmers has got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Miami, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Hawks just need to take it a game at a time.
You know, I think for the Hawks, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south.
Just 5 on the clock. Brand passes to Cool Hands. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And he gets it to go. Korver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Pass to Cool Hands. Brand, a screen on Bosh. The pass to Horford, and stolen by Chalmers. James in the post. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 5 now.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
Williams' shot is off. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from Cool Hands. And the Heat with some changes. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosh. Haslam comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Beasley in for LeBron.
Talking about Chris Anderson, guys, the Birdman. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to fly last season, but he did latch on with a very good Miami Heat team who was in need of some help rebounding, which is his strength. He still can do that and block shots as well.
Haslam. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Haslam's got his first points of the night. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hands passes to Brink. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Birdman, a fan favorite from his days in Denver. The tattoos, his kinetic style of play, certainly drawing attention.
Well, he's an athletic presence inside at both ends of the floor. Defensively, he can slide his feet, block shots, and offensively, he's a guy who kind of hangs out on the weak side and finishes plays by catching and dunking.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Atlanta, and he recovers it. Three-pointer, Martin, that's good. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Bobcats in Charlotte.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Cole off the pick from Anderson. Cole dishes to Beasley. Beasley can't get that one to fall.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Here's Cool Hands. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Out to the wing. And Cole kicks to Anderson. The shot by Beasley hits the jumper in space.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Cole. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Cunningham.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
And Chalmers kicks to Cole. Beasley outside. No one covering. Beasley's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Cool Hands passes to Cunningham. Here's Scott, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 4.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Cole. And they're scoring pretty well.
On tap.
The Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
You know, no denying it's been a heck of a run the last few years for the Heat, but you can't help but wonder if the impending 2014 summer of free agency could be the end of it all. The big three came together in a flash of lightning, it seemed, but it could end just as fast if one or all decide to opt out.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. It's Bosch at the power forward and Anthony at the center. Beasley out there with Chalmers. And it's Battier in at the 3. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. It's their perimeter defense that had him pretty wound up. He told his guys to be conscious of ball movement away from the hoop and be sure to always have their hands up when the shot is taken. He said the other key was going to be their ability to defend effectively in transition. He wants to seriously limit the fast break points allowed. Well, coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Miami leading by 6. And Clark, as you were saying, the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosch all have options in their contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And Steve, you have to think that at least 1 or 2 of them might exercise that right.
Well, will, because the most underpaid athlete probably in the history of sports. He's worth 10 times what he makes. But it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does here the next couple of years with their roster. Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Chalmers with it. Now defended by cool hands. It's back to Battier. Outside Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that one goes long.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Stolen by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Out to Battier. Battier missing again.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Brand, a screen on Chalmers. Schroeder kicks to Brand, and Miami making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Millsap a screen on Chalmers. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Cool Hands.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That is his first foul of the game. Al Horford. He's checked in for Cartier Martin. 41 seconds left in the second quarter.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Guy is a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance there. I like what we're seeing.
Clock at 6. Back to Horford. Now, here's Chalmers. See right on him. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line. He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Second quarter ends in a...
Hi, Kevin. Well, Coach, LeBron...
And now, brought to you by Sprint. Glad to have the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Cool Hands is out there with Schroeder. And it's Williams at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Chalmers dishes to Beasley. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, Millsap, a great signing with the Hawks. 2-year deal, $19 million. You like the skill level, a guy who battles inside. And even when he's at a size disadvantage, he still seems to really prosper.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Beasley, the pass to Chalmers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Beasley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Beasley's got 6. And you look at the development for Paul Millsap. He's steadily improved as a passer, as a shooter. At the line, his overall game is upward.
He's even starting to shoot more threes these days.
Right.
Yeah, he's undersized, but just knows how to use the rim to protect his finish. What I like best about him is just his constant energy.
And Chalmers kicks to Bernardo. That's good. And the Heat lead by 21.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Horford with the screen on Chalmers. Here's Cool Hands. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 13.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Defensive foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Chris Anderson has checked in for Miami.
You know, people look at Mario Chalmers and say he might not be your typical point guard. He's not a big-time penetrator or playmaker, but he's a good fit for the Heat with his active defense and spot-up shooting from long range. I think it's a hand-in-glove fit, actually.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
And the Hawks making a change here. Rand's checked in. And Chalmers, a three-time All-American and NCAA champion his junior season at Kansas, received the Most Outstanding Player Award for that 2008 tournament.
Hit what was probably the biggest shot in Kansas history, the three-pointer that sent that game against Memphis into overtime that allowed the Jayhawks to go on and win that national championship.
Anthony's checked in for the Heat. The Hawks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Cool Hands passes to Schroeder. Here's Cool Hands. Brand, a screen on Chalmers. Here's Cool Hands, and the layup's good off the glass. Cool Hands got 9 points now in just the second half.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here is Chalmers. He's got 19. That's good.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Chalmers. Beasley with the steal. Here's Allen. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as thanks again for joining us. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Ray Allen and LeBron fill out the wings. Shane Battier is out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Chalmers. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's good from Cunningham.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
Chalmers against T. Now, here's Chalmers. Defense right on him, and the shot is good.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra. As a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart, Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit.
Lewis Williams.
And Miami has possession. It's Bosh with the drive, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Cool Hands. He's guarded by Cole, and it's blocked by Haslam. But they'll get another chance. And another shot, and there's the bucket coming on the way up from Scott.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Allen outside. Here's Renato, defended by Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Lewis dishes to Renato. And that one's good.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb. Guys here in the second half, they're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
The dive for the ball. Stolen away. Here's Lewis. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
To the paint, here's Carroll, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And here comes the break. Here's Cool Hands, rejected by Cole. Lewis, left side. He feeds it to Vernado. Here's Cole. Back to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Carroll kicks the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. First free throw is good.
Great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Here's Vernado. But he gets it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Now Haslam, good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Cole. It's Allen on the wing. He kicks to Vernado. Goes back up. Cannot hit. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the feed to Korver. To the right side. Scott with a screen on Haslam. Here's Cool Hands. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Cool Hands got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Cole. He dishes it to Haslam. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. There's the pick. Feeds to Carroll. Passes it to Cool Hands. Kicks to Scott. Pass to Cool Hands. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Allen. The dish to Cole. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like they are, he just took it out on his opponent. I mean, you've got to keep your composure. I don't think that was one of his best moments.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Haslam. And it's Chalmers in for Ray Allen.
Complete domination. What a game for Mario Chalmers. 25 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Cool Hands. Inside, Scott, and he banks in the layup. Scott's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Hawks.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for LeBron James. He was really important under the basket, making great plays down low and getting in position to pull in all those rebounds.
Dishes it to Carroll. Launches a 3. Cole with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Anderson outside. Pass to Lewis. He feeds it to Cole. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Heat making a switch here. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over